All right, you ready?
What do you think?
I'm ready. Ready for this? I'm ready.
Okay.
You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Come on.
Well, I'll be. Yes,
I'm ready. I don't know about you, but I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so today is August the 5th, 2018. It is our 60th, 6-0, kind of like how what the score is when I beat you, when I play you 6-0, 60-6-0.
I think everyone knows that watches the show. They know that's not true. Obviously, from the record I have against you, Sharapova.
Whatever. We'll get into that later. So more importantly, though, today is August the 5th, which means one of our 5 children, Christopher, has a birthday today. So happy birthday to Christopher, who turned 14 today, even though he lost pretty much the whole day in doubles today. I think he pulled one match out.
Yes.
He pulled one match out, but I think he pretty much lost all day.
No, they lost that one too.
Oh, they lost them all.
Yes.
So let's go, Chris. Now, mind you, that Chris is 14. He's been playing the game for a short while, at least daily, and he was in 8th grade this year, going into 9th. He did play varsity tennis last year with his high school team and made it to regionals in the state. So for Chris, who begins his 9th grade year, mañana, Spanish word of the day, come on.
You know how to say "come on" in Spanish?
Vamos.
Woohoo!
Let's go. Let's go. Right. That's how I get down.
That's not what you said in doubles
I'm
today.
bilingual.
Didn't you lose in doubles twice too?
Yes, I think. All right, so I did lose twice in doubles, but that's another story for later. Okay, so Christopher turns 14. Good for him. He is a bright young tennis player, and nonetheless, he begins actually high school tomorrow, 9th grade. Big job. Great job, Chris. And he will play his 2nd year on the high school team, and I plan for him to have a big year this year. Would you agree?
Yes.
Big
He
year.
should have a big year.
All right, so we played doubles today. It was a great day of doubles. Her father came down, who coached her and started her in the game. We played some good doubles. We had a guitar lesson, right?
Yes.
Strumming on the guitar, which I think guitar or any musical instrument is really good for kind of like the senses, and if you're all frustrated, and you could just strum a good note, kind of chills you out.
Okay.
For me, it does. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I think it takes a lot to learn any instrument, right?
True.
It takes a lot of talent and dedication.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go out and hit, one of the things with tennis is if you have someone that's never played the game and they go and try to play the game with not much guidance or not someone to really keep them going every day, they go out and they try to hit a ball, and it's much easier said than done, per se. And alas, one goes out, hits a tennis ball, tries to, and realizes it's really difficult, and they never play again. So kind of the same type of premise is what I'm...
Yeah, definitely the same thing with an instrument, yes.
With an instrument. Learn how to grab the racket, play the racket, strum it, whatever it is, and practice makes perfect, right?
Yes.
All right. Furthermore, we had a gentleman that came down last year to do some training with Carla and myself and the kids, and he is from Cincinnati. Dave Rains. Big shout out to Dave Rains here that brought us Cincinnati Masters hats. Let me show you this. I don't know if you can see that. All right, nice feel hat, dry fit. The girls got visors, we got shirts, and we have some tennis balls from Dave Rains.
Greatly appreciate it.
Let's go, Dave.
And he had some good doubles. He won his first match with Jonathan, right, against you and Christopher.
Yes.
And then he had a close match between Kenny and I.
They were up
another friend.
They were up 5-3 and then lost 7-6.
We won.
Oh yeah, you were playing them.
Yes.
Yeah, they were up 5-3 and you came back and won 7-6.
Yes.
Let's go.
Good match.
Great match. Really good match. So,
see, I always win too. So notice how he loses.
Oh.
I win.
No.
I'm a winner.
Well, I'm not.
I can't say the same for him, but I'm a winner for sure.
Time out. Negative, Ghost Rider. She was
I'm a winner.
She was playing. Who was your partner?
If we asked the
Who was your partner?
If we asked the viewers here, if they want to join, if they had a choice between a doubles partner, do you think they would choose you or do you think they would choose me?
So you're bringing up a poll question?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Who do you think can make you go to a final and win a tournament? Him or me?
Okay, before we get into that, number one, she has no serve. I own that.
That is not true. I've aced him before. How can you even say that?
Like once or twice.
You have trouble with
I deal
my
with like
serve.
25 aces
He
a match.
has trouble with a girl serve. Come on.
Your serve is weak.
Right. That's why I ace you. That's why I go to your body.
Like
have
3,
trouble.
you get like 3 aces a match. I get like 12, 15.
And how many double faults?
A handful.
Okay, so your aces to double faults kind of even out.
So my ratio is not as great as you think it is.
My service is not as hard as his, but it's better than his because it's more consistent.
And her volleys go long a lot.
Okay, that's why I can put him away. That's why I beat you. What's the record now? 5-2 or 6-2?
I think it's 5-2.
Yeah. Who do you rather be with?
But,
Carla or Justin?
No, whoa. Who was your doubles partner today when we played?
Kenny.
The first match? No.
Kenny, I only
The
played
first
one.
match was...
I only played one.
Okay, you played with Kenny and I played with Chris?
Yes, and then you played with Kenny and you still lost. What does that say? No,
But I was playing with Chris again.
Oh, no, you won with Kenny, didn't you?
I did.
Ah.
Oh, we did win. You see?
Wait, I forgot. My dad and Christopher did not win?
I forget now.
They did win. So Christopher did win one. That's right.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so he lost even with Kenny. He was a good doubles player.
Anyway.
Just saying, you want to be with the winner or loser?
Anyway, there's more doubles to come. Thank you very much, Dave Range, for the hacks, the balls, and for coming down from Cincinnati. We're going to have a lot more doubles this week. So, thank you, bro. School starts tomorrow, by the way. So, there will only be one of our 5 children in the house for the next 4 days until next weekend. Let's go. Not really. We say that all the time, and then the kids are gone for like a day, and we're like, man, we missed the noise around here. So, we got to be careful what we wish for, right?
Yes.
Anyway, so as always, we always like to start out with a thank you. Thank all of you for everything, because if it's not for you, we don't do this at all, except in the kitchen or yelling up the stairs and what have you. But thanks to all of you, because if it's not for you, we don't do this. So we usually do 2 parts to every show, part 1, part 2. It's very late. This is our first
while you're talking, I'm gonna go get the laptop for comment.
There you go. So it's, I know it always is disappointing when Carla walks away, because she's like half of my energy, like yin and yang and all that. So when she's not here, I kind of get lost at times. There's not much times we're really apart. So nonetheless, it always sucks when the chair is empty. So we're gonna try to do 1 part tonight, simply because it's late, and I think tomorrow and through the week we'll have a lot more time to sit down and get a lot deeper. We had a lot of comments, so we wanted to have a show tonight, no matter what time it was. We had someone that mentioned that we or they watch us because we're consistent, and I feel like sometimes if we go longer than 2 days without doing something, I feel like we're getting inconsistent. Mm-hmm. And we don't want to do that. So we're gonna push forward. So all right. So we're gonna jump right into viewer comments. And again, I said thank you. I was making sure I had checked my notes, but we're gonna start out with viewer comments. So again, sorry if it seems rushed. I mentioned the kids were going back to school. Okay, yeah. So we're good. All right. So the first viewer comment, Carl was gonna come in. And it came from The Look. The Look. So The Look's going to get the first comment of the day. She's fixing to roll it out. Here we go.
The Look. First of all, he said, thank you for mentioning his country. Oh, which country is that? I'm just curious, if you want to answer.
All right, so hold on now, because that's important. So The Look the Look said, thank you for mentioning his or her country. This is a beautiful thing for me. We talk about countries and tennis players of all different walks of life, sizes, shapes, and corners of the earth. I know we have people in Nigeria and Turkey and Vietnam and Australia and Canada, Morocco, Russia, and I'm sure I'm missing a few. Australia, I think.
UK.
United Kingdom. So it's always nice. Serbia, yeah, Croatia, I think. Mm-hmm. So it's always nice to know. But sorry, I cut you off. Sorry.
That's okay. Well, The Look said, hi again. I want to thank you for a discussion with us fans. And like you said here on your channel, we can talk normally without insulting each other. That's not the case by other sports channels. That's why I like you too. I'm a big Djokovic fan, but I like some other players too. I like Justine is right about his.
Talking about me.
Okay, I like Justin. He's right about his fitness. He's probably 85% now. Of course, I would like to see him lifting the U.S. trophy, but we must see how he's going to play Toronto/Cincinnati first. See you soon.
I mean, I'm in.
Well, yeah, I mean, Justin is right. Djokovic is at 85%, so imagine if he was at 100%, it would be pretty tough to beat him.
Well, sorry to interject. For me, and you know, I had kind of a fun morning this morning. When I woke up this morning, kind of got my day going. Again, I don't spend too much time dwelling on my phone, except for looking up stuff for this, honestly. But I came across an article today where Djokovic, I think he was in Spain. He was running. He had a little pair of briefs on. And you know what, man? You know what? I like that.
Yeah,
he's just having fun, man. He's just having fun.
He's having fun. He definitely, obviously, he has the European style. He's wearing the men's bikini briefs.
Let's go.
That's how you would say it.
Don those things.
He's very slim.
I do it.
He's very slim.
Look,
I was surprised how slim he is.
Look, if I did that in my neighborhood, I'd go to jail.
Yeah, but
he can do it over there. It's great. So
in other countries, it's different, though.
I like that.
I mean, I've seen that in other places I've lived in.
I like it a lot.
And then as far as that, yeah, you're right. I like the fact that most of our viewers, they don't curse, they don't, we don't insult each other, because you see that a lot in forums.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't make comments on other forums, because it's just ridiculous. You just keep fighting back and forth.
Yeah, agreed. So again, normally we'll take these comments and dissect them for a while, but we really want to try to. I think it's almost midnight here where we are at Central Standard Time. So again, please, if you're seeing this for the first time, don't judge this on how quickly we roll through your stuff, because again, your stuff is the most important, and we really want to try to get this in within one.
Okay.
All right. So the look. Thank you very much for that. First and foremost. And to Rahesh, and to Vlad's Music Box, and to AJ Malfoy, and to, I think, Sajid Hussein, who's a fan now. We'll talk about this nice gentleman shortly. But Djokovic looked good. He looked still 85% of fitness from his muscle strength, and I'm glad. Look, I'm glad he ran down the street in Speedos. Number one, it shows he's relaxed. If I'm coaching him, I'm saying he looks relaxed. He's confident to the point where he's free, right? There's nothing wrong with being free. If you can pull off free, pull it off. Come on.
He needs a bit more weight on him, though. A little more.
Okay, that's
just a little more. That's why he's at 85%.
That's what I'm saying, 85%.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
But when I showed you the article where he was running,
I laughed.
Was it not nice to see him having fun?
I thought it was cute. I was like, okay. His wife was taking the picture of him, so I thought it was cute.
U.S. Open champion, right there.
I'm not sure about that. We'll see.
We're
not going back and forth about this.
Right.
You
anyway.
like him for your U.S. Open pick? That's great.
All right, we're going to move on to Rahesh.
Yes.
So we can get this in. Otherwise, we're going to be here for 2 hours again.
Okay, Rahesh.
Rahesh.
Guys, thank you so much for announcing my comment. Also, the comment of the day. I like how Justin said, topic to retire. Thank you, guys. And regarding Nadal/Novak, it's just a wish. And after Wimbledon, Novak's ranking changed. So let's see how the draw turns out. As far as Serena, really, if she decides and steps up, she can. But as Carla said, anyone can win the U.S. Open.
Love it.
Yeah, anyone can win the U.S. Open. It's so unpredictable. That's the great thing about the U.S. Open, that you can have a new champion.
Yeah.
And honestly, I love Nadal, I love Federer, I love Serena, but I like to see someone new win it.
All right, so by the way, I had to make sure that I wanted to mention this correctly. Rahesh earned the
comment of the day last time.
Yes, comment of the day, and I would say execution of his idea. Again, we had beat the daylights out of a topic, boom, boom, boom. He called it out. Let's stop it. He retired the comment. So again, I have to give Rahesh a big time shout out, because he entered into this show that we do new jargon. So remember, we have retired the comment. Wasn't it RTC?
Topic to retire. TTR.
Topic to retire?
I don't know. That's what he said.
All right.
Topic to retire.
All right, we're going TTR. Topic to
TTR.
retire.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're ever beating a dead horse, and there is a consensus that there's a dead horse being beaten, TTR it. Call it in. We're in. All right? We're in. Let's go. Good job, Rahesh. All right, so right at the end of that comment, though, he indicated that, anyone could win the U.S.
Anyone
Open.
could win the U.S. Open.
I don't think that this year that just anyone is going to win the U.S. Open. I think you are going to get Novak Djokovic that will win it. If not, you'll have Federer or Nadal, maybe Cilic.
I think we'll see a new guy. I'm not the only one. I've spoken to other tennis players, and they think the same.
I think on the women's side, you will see a Cinderella Serena story, maybe. Not yes, but maybe. You could very well see Halep. You could very well see Kerber. You could very well see Venus, in my opinion.
No.
And don't forget about Sabine Lisicki.
And you're dreaming. Let's go to the
Don't
next
forget
topic
about
because
Lisicki.
that's ridiculous every time you bring it
All right,
up.
so you got another one. Julie K, new commenter, or a new viewer, a new subscriber, and someone with a new comment.
She said, I'm guessing she because it's Julie, so that we got another female.
Go.
That little exchange at 2 minutes and 36 seconds was so cute. Love you guys as a couple. Thank you very much, Julie. We do go back and forth a lot. Not just at home, at the tennis court, pretty much at everything.
Yeah, but appreciate the comments. See, I have to stick with the dudes on this one because all that kind of cheesiness stuff, I don't really get into.
I don't think a woman is cheesy. Just saying.
Well, I mean,
Just because we're women, we're
I mean,
cheesy.
it's complimentary, but then I'm gonna have all these dudes like, oh man, this is supposed to
We're
be a
not
short
cheesy.
soap.
Women are a lot tougher than guys.
Thank you for that, Julie. But look, I mean, I gotta keep it real with the brothers out here.
I don't think they care about that.
I bet you some of them do. I mean, I don't care. I'm just saying. I mean, this is supposed to be a sports show. I'm not supposed to give you hugs and kisses in here.
Oh, no. I do that when I beat you, after I beat you, to console you.
Whatever, man. Just playing. She's great. Thanks for the comment. We're just having good fun. All right, so the next comment actually came in, and this is from Sahad Hussein. And I'm going to spend a minute here because I really like to play a really tough match. Really like to play it. This one, when I play, I just want to play. I just want to be left alone. I want to play. He brought a hard comment, and I like it. You want to read it?
Sure.
I like it.
I stopped watching the video after 6 minutes. How can you guys say Djokovic got lucky in his way to winning Wimbledon? You cannot win a Grand Slam tournament beating 7 people on your way to the title with luck. That's funny what
real.
you were saying just because you don't like Djokovic. Well, I did comment to this person back, and yes, I mean, okay, maybe I didn't word it right, and it's not that I don't like Djokovic, he's just not my favorite tennis player. I have other favorite players, and like I told you, we can all have our different opinions, we can all have a different type of favorite player and still get along. I only say he got lucky because his finalist was tired. Anderson was tired. We all knew he was going to win Wimbledon. His toughest match was Nadal, and he beat Nadal. So I guess he deserves to win Wimbledon. I mean, his other matches before that, were they tough? I can't remember them.
All right. So I see personally a lot of give and take on this comment.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. And I'll try not to dwell on this too terribly long. Nothing comes easy in life.
No, nothing does.
First and foremost,
right?
Nothing comes easy in life. I don't care if you have been raised on a primrose path and you have all these silver spoons, whatever your cliche may be. Even then, it's still not always smooth, right?
No, it's not. You have to work hard to get there first.
So all I'm trying to say is that there is no way on this earth in which we live that can really grind you down to the absolute bottom of the map type, just the lowest of low can go, right? No matter who you are, where you are, what you do, you stub your toe, you lose a sip, whatever, life's tough. Now, with that said, that's ubiquitous. It happens to everybody. Now, if you go to Wimbledon and London, a place in which I would love to have gotten a chance to qualify there, for a man that has won 13, no, it was 12 until this.
He has 13 now, yes.
Okay, 12 majors and a couple on the grass.
Mm-hmm.
To go there and to win 7 matches, standing ovation.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he was lucky. I guess I didn't word it right because obviously even to pass the first round is tough. But we know that Djokovic can beat most of these people. I mean, I'm just saying the final sucked this year. It just did.
But okay, so
I think we knew he was going to win it because the other guy was not even there. They should have put anyone on the other side. I would have preferred it to see Djokovic win over Nadal in the finals.
let's fast forward 5 years when there is no Nadal. And let's not get into all this again.
I don't want to get into that because we know what's going to happen.
Yeah. So,
but anyway, I'm not disrespecting Djokovic. It takes a lot to make it to a final. It's just that the final was not that challenging.
Yeah, and I agree with Sashad. I agree with him because he is absolutely correct in a sense that there is no such thing as luck winning 7 matches, 3 out of 5 sets at SW19. Doesn't happen. It's not luck. That's skill.
Sure, it's skill.
And he was better than the rest. And look, the whole Anderson-Isner debacle, forget about that. One of them should have closed a long time ago. Let's move on.
Yes.
Sahad Hussein, I really love the comment, love the fight, love the tenacity. I love it, man. Love it. Thank you very much for that. All right, Malfoy comes up next.
I love Justin's energy. Let's go.
Let's go.
He gets annoying.
Gotta have energy with 5 kids.
He gets annoying saying that at the tennis court, actually, but that's okay.
Maybe.
I'm a Novak fan, so slightly biased, but hope he wins U.S. Open. For sure, he won Wimbledon at like 80%, but doesn't that show that at 100% he could almost be unbeatable? Novak's 80% is better than most people's best, so I think he'll go to at least the semis. But I wouldn't be surprised if someone outside the big 3 won it. After all, they can be invincible forever, no matter how great they are. Great comment. He's right. I do forecast Djokovic making it quarters, semis. Yes. But I do like his comment. No one's invincible. I mean, anybody could lose on any day.
When I read this comment, I've read this. I agree totally. As usual, when Malfoy comes up to bat, but his writing here was really nice. Mm-hmm. You know, it was kind of Mark Twainish with a kind of like a injection of Shakespeare in there. Love the writing. Yeah. Writing was good.
But he's right. I mean, I think we're gonna have a big surprise this U.S. Open. I don't know why. I just have a feeling that it's not gonna be the top 3 guys.
We're gonna talk about that. All right. So Malfoy, thank you very much for that. Isham comes next.
Throughout the Federer and Nadal's absence, tennis was less attractive. Moreover, I thought that tennis lacked fire and enthusiasm. When Novak didn't play, but for a player like Murray with less supporters, the only reason for him to overcome these harsh circumstances is his love for the game and his pride. Hisham and I went back and forth about this. I guess he's talking about Murray. You know, that he has a lot less supporters than Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal. Mm-hmm. I watched that video of Murray crying after he won that match and then had to withdraw. I mean, I feel for him. I'm not a fan of Murray's game at all, but I do feel for the guy, and I think, you know, he still wants to play tennis.
Yeah.
I think he does, and I think we all got to give him a chance. I mean, he could be a bit boring and has no personality, but I don't know. I'd like to see him do great. It kind of won me over crying in the court.
Look, I'm really happy that the tournament turned out the way it did. At least we're talking about the Washington, D.C. tournament. I'm glad Kuznetsova won. We'll talk about that. Kuznetsova followed for a very long time. And I'm glad Zverev came and won a tournament. And he did it, I think, in a fashion that we can all respect. Mm-hmm. But the Murray thing, I mean... Yeah, the 3 o'clock in the morning thing is ridiculous. I mean, I don't blame him for pulling it.
You know, he probably was crying, and we probably don't know why he was crying, but I think he probably because he probably overdid it on his body with just coming back from an injury, and he probably realized that he couldn't play anymore. He couldn't play the next round, and he even retired from the next tournament, the Rogers Cup. That was tough on him. I mean, he's right. These tournament directors, they got to schedule these tournaments better because there's too many players that are injured. You know.
Yeah, and I think, and I have this noted, but I think that even next week or tomorrow, I think Serena's out of the Rogers Cup. I think Federer, as we've known, is out. I think
and Murray. That's
I
it.
think
That's
Murray's
all we know.
out.
Of. Yes.
If there's more people out, let us know.
But I know you got Madison Keys who didn't play the last one. She withdrew.
Yeah,
too.
she
You got
withdrew, right?
Wozniacki with a leg injury as well. So you got a few players that are injured. I mean, but yeah, I mean, no, without Nadal, without Federer, the game is boring. And same with Djokovic. They all make it exciting.
Exactly.
They all bring something into the game.
Yeah, and I tell you what, though, I am happy to say that in this Washington, D.C. tournament, I do kind of get the feeling that we're starting to see some young players.
I know, I did see. I finally got to learn about some players.
Yeah.
And some new and up-and-coming players that actually was exciting to watch.
Yeah, so there's some young players on both women's and men's side that I think are going to be solid players, and we're going to get into that on part 2. So we're almost to 25 minutes, and we got to get to 33, and I still got 4 pages to go. All right, we're going to move forward. Hisham, thank you for that. So the next comment is from someone new, and this is Anthony Pinciu, or P-E-N-C-I-U, Anthony Pinciu. New comment. Here we go.
Halep lost to Sharapova in the first round of last year's U.S. Open, and she beat Lauren Davis this year at the Australian Open. And very nice. You guys are very entertaining, he said. Yeah, Halep did lose to Sharapova, but I thought
Tough match.
I thought that Halep lost to Lauren Davis.
Look,
or did she beat her? She did beat
Yeah,
her,
she
but
beat
then
her.
she lost the next round because
lost the next round.
she was beat from that match. That's right.
Yeah, but now let's take a look at the Sharapova match. Wasn't there a lot of probably off the court fight in Sharapova that
Remember,
drove-
Sharapova came back from a suspension.
Yeah, she was kind of like mad at the world, had nothing to lose.
And-
She was just like hitting everything, and she just happened to actually
and Halep
hit.
got unlucky first round.
Yeah, I mean, look, if I would go back in time, knowing the match and the two players, I'd still bet on Sharapova.
I did bet on Sharapova.
Just because kind
I did pick her.
of like you can't bet against her like Serena, but if you had to like bet on statistics, like on paper, and you had to bet your life on it, then you probably want to bet on Halep there.
No, I actually knew Sharapova. When I saw that draw come out and I saw that she had to play Halep, I said Halep's going to have a tough time because she does not want to lose and wants to prove that she is number one. I knew Sharapova was going to be good.
Yeah, and I don't know how Lauren Davis fits in. When you said Lauren Davis beat Halep?
No, Halep beat her. But remember, they both had to take a bath in ice. I mean, it was a long match. You don't remember how long that match was?
But what have we heard of Lauren Davis since?
Nothing. I was surprised that Halep even went that far with her. I thought it was a ridiculous match, and I even told you what a ridiculous match.
Yeah, it just sounds.
Can't put it away.
It sounds like you had a bad day. Look, when we wake up or we get in endeavors in which we do, you're not always gonna have your day. Every dog has their day, right?
Definitely, I know that from experience.
So
yes.
yeah, I mean, there's an old saying: every dog has their day, right? So today just might not be yours. Halep had a bad day against Sharapova, and she still had a very close match at that match. And then Lauren Davis. Look, I'm a Davis. No relation, obviously.
There's no reason Lauren Davis should have taken her that far.
She
just could not put the ball away.
Yeah, I mean, I would consider that a bad day at the office.
That was a bad day at the office.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I watched that match, and you and I watched that. Even I said, man, if I face that girl, I may not be a ranked, professional player, but I bet you I could give her a good match. I could probably beat her.
All right, so we're going to move forward. We have the last comment, which I think is Rahesh.
Yes, it is. It's Rahesh. He said, nice to see. I guess you put a video up of my dad playing the guitar?
Playing the guitar.
Yeah.
So it is 28 minutes in, by the way, and as soon as I make this comment or we discuss it for a minute or two, we're going to stop it, and we're going to have a part 2. It's going to be an expeditious one. I hope we have some topics and some results and some forecasts for next week. But Rahesh mentioned it was nice to see her father, great tennis player, by the way, played doubles today, that came over and taught all of us, for that matter, but predominantly our 14-year-old Chris, but all of us, guitar lessons. For me, just playing that guitar was a really good time. And I'm going to leave it at that just for time constraints. You don't want to hear me preach about playing a musical instrument. But for me, I found, not that I don't have solitude all the time, most of the time, 5 kids and this thing, I'm supposed to find solitude with you. Huh?
Anyways, if you didn't have me around, your life would be kind of boring.
Yeah, it would suck. All right, so anyway, I still.
Well, same here.
Yeah,
Vice versa.
look, you still suck at tennis. I know that.
That's why I beat you.
Yeah, you
Sharapova,
can't beat
Serena.
Yeah, right. All right, so
I don't know. 5-2 is pretty sucky.
You don't even want me to start with that shit. Oh, pardon my language. Sorry. Sorry. All right,
See?
so look, I implore anyone, whether or not it's a paint can you can turn upside down and kind of tap on, or air guitar or something. If you can find some way to bring music into your life on your own, and like you're performing it and you're like making it happen, it's kind of like playing a point in tennis. You know, you hit a nice shot down the line, you get it, you come up, meet the angle, you put it away, you flip it back up, and you know that's the only shot you got. You run back, and hit. You know, it's like an instrument. You feel me?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I like that.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
All right.
So it's like you're playing the guitar, you're trying to learn this chord, and it's kind of like forehand down the line, drop shot, lob, serve, ace. Like if I was playing her in a tennis match, here's how my song would go: ace, 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 down the line winner, ace, 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 down the line winner, down the line winner.
You know what it is,
ace,
Justin?
ace,
It's good to dream, but you're rambling.
down the line winner, ace, ace,
It's
down
good
the
to
line
dream.
winner.
People do have big dreams.
How I get down.
Right.
All right, so that's the end of viewer comments. We're going to stop this right now and go into part 2. She's not liking that at all, but that's okay. It is what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to go to part 2 immediately. I'm going to hit stop, and we'll do part 2. I'll download both, part 1 first. As usual, click a like, subscribe, share, and Carla always says,
Adios.
let's go.